Hey guys, Pat from the Erie Better Beer Bureau.
Dave.
And Maury.
Today we're reviewing another local favorite, Lavery Devilbird, a Christmas seasonal. We're going to give this a whirl here. It's this year's 2012.
This thing is a Bourbon Barrel Aged Imperial Porter. Say that 4 times fast. Right out of Erie, Pennsylvania, from Lavery Brewing. Maury, crack that baby open.
Yeah, he was rotating a different recipe, but this is the second year in a row he's went with the Bourbon Barrel Aged Porter. It's 8.5%, and so he doesn't leave this in the barrels for too long. Only a couple weeks, yeah. So let's find out
See what we got.
what this thing's all about here.
It's a good looking beer.
Yeah, nice looking beer.
Pat, let me get you there.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Not getting a whole lot of light through this thing at all. It's a real opaque, like really dark chocolate brown, almost bordering on black color. What would you say the head color is, Pat? You know,
I'd say it's a nice cream color.
cream color, almost
heading towards
approaching like a light brown though. There's a little bit of
Like a khaki almost.
like a
yeah.
mocha top kind of.
yeah.
Whew, it's real roasty.
Yeah, definitely roasty.
Real
I'm
roasty.
getting a little bit of like a cola in there.
Yeah.
Kind of a cola and maybe even a hint of a chocolate.
Yeah, like I'm definitely getting a little bit of chocolate in there as well.
A little wood. I'm getting a little wood on there.
Definitely
Not too
some
much
oak.
bourbon, though.
No, I'm
In
not
the- in
getting
the
a lot
aroma,
of,
anyway.
No, I'm not getting a ton of bourbon.
If I thought
either.
the aroma, I wouldn't even think this is a, an aged, bourbon
No,
aged.
it smells like a nice roasty porter. I
Yeah,
mean, it
real
really
hefty
does.
porter.
Yeah.
The smell's real deep. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Tastes like a porter too. I
Right.
mean, definitely has that typical like roasty flavor of a porter. It's not quite as thick as an imperial stout. You know,
Right.
it's definitely obvious that it's a porter.
Right.
I'm getting a little bit of oak.
Yeah, and obvious it's an imperial porter because it's not, it's not as thin
No,
as
yeah,
a regular
yeah,
porter.
it
I mean,
definitely
it's
has.
for a porter, it's a hefty beer.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you there.
This beer is also, it's all of flavor is all up front. You're not getting a lot of different stuff on the back end. It's
Right.
everything that's in it. You're tasting right off the bat
Right.
here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, I'm a little disappointed in the bourbon flavor though.
Me too.
I'm not getting very much at all. I'm getting a nice oak flavor from
Yeah,
it,
me
but
too.
I'm not. I get a little bit of bourbon hint on that back
Very
end.
Yeah.
understated. Yeah,
But it's a real subtle. You almost have to search for the bourbon flavor.
And which, guys, I talked to Jason Lavery about this beer, and that's kind of what he was going for. He doesn't like a lot of bourbon in his beer, and I respect that, I
Right.
really do.
Right.
But I'm not getting much.
Which is good. I'm getting a little bit of that bourbon. But, when I, especially a nice big bottle like this, and I see porter aged in bourbon barrels, personally, I want the bourbon to really
there's
hit
a
me.
certain expectation for the.
Now, that being said, this is a fantastic beer.
It is. It's a super tasty beer.
Now, the oak is right there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting tons of oak flavor. Those roasty malts and the oak is really the flavors that are standing out here.
Definitely.
The porter taste is delicious.
Yeah,
It is.
no,
I
it's
can't stop drinking.
This is I really feel like it's on the upper end of porters
Right.
for sure. I'm gonna go medium for the mouthfeel on
Yep.
this. I think it's
I'll agree with
sitting
that.
right about medium. There is definitely a body to it. The carbonation is a little bit on the low
Very
side.
light, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
which is great for with dark beers. I don't like a lot of carbonation.
no.
You know what I mean? So
But
this
even
is
for a porter, especially. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not looking for a ton of carbonation.
no, definitely not.
This is a fantastic porter. I love this porter. And I think I could get myself into trouble with this because it's 8.5%, and I'm throwing it down. And I really can't get enough of it. Barrel age bourbon notwithstanding, I would drink this porter any day if someone were to ask me to pick a porter to drink. I'm going to go ahead and give this 4.25 out of 5. Like I said, not the strongest bourbon barrel aging going on, but just on the strength of the porter alone, I'm really enjoying this beer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna go just a notch below that. I'm gonna go a 4 out of 5, and if it had a touch more bourbon flavor, I think I'd bump that up to a 4.25. But yeah, I'm gonna go 4 out of 5, which I think is a completely respectable score. And overall, I think it's a great porter.
Yeah. I'm going to agree with Dave. I think this beer sits at about a 4 for me. If it had a little bit more bourbon, I'd go 4.25. If it had a little bit more than that, I'd go 4.5. Because the base beer to me is here. At $10 a bottle from the brewery,
Right.
you know, $10.99 at the stores around town here in Erie, Wegmans, Giant Eagle, You Pick Six-pack House of Beers. This beer is a steal.
Lucky Louie's even might even have.
Yeah, Lucky Louie's, you name it. I mean, this is a local beer, you know, a holiday beer, and a fantastic beer.
Honestly. You know, and during the holidays, if you're a craft beer lover and you don't go out and pick up a bottle of this, you will be cited by the Erie Beer Bureau. You will get a beer citation mailed right to your house. All right, there you have it. Another review, Erie Better Beer Bureau. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay. Today we're going to review a local favorite, Lavery.
Oh, come on.
Lavery.
And we're at like 9.
Yeah.